Hey there guys, it is Thursday, July 7th, and it is time for my sketchbook review. To be more precise, it is actually Thursday night, and I just kind of figured I would get a head start on my sketchbook review because, well, honestly, I'm kind of bored, so I was like, alright, I'll film a sketchbook review. Not a whole lot this week. It's just been one of those weeks. I've been very tired. Every time I sat down to start sketching, I would get phone calls about work. They're setting me up for next week, and hopefully I'm going full-time starting next week, and I'm really hoping for that because I would like some money. Yes, that's what I want. It's lots of money. Yes, what I want. It's what I want. Okay, so let's get into it. This you guys have seen. This is the picture I couldn't show last week of Piper. I went ahead and signed it, and I'm actually going to be sending this off. I'm not going to be keeping that. I have no need for it. But yeah, that was basically it in that sketchbook. That particular size and style, not my cup of tea. Do not like it. I prefer 8.5 by 5 or bigger. So like this size is my go-to. That's about the size of this guy right here too. Yeah, they're about the same size, just different widths. And this is the sketchbook I usually keep with me in my bag. So yeah, that's the size I prefer. Just saying, just saying. Anything smaller is just almost too small. But yeah. So in this guy, which has gotten nice and scuffed up and everything since I've been using it, I finished this picture. I went ahead and finished color penciling it. I was working on it Sunday night, and then I got a couple text messages, and I decided I couldn't stay home. I had to go. So I just kind of abandoned this as it was, and when I came home I sprayed it, and it's been like that since. So this is as far as I got with that picture. It's fully colored and everything. It's quite a bit, it's shiny because the colored pencil's in my lighting. But yeah, that's about as far as I got. I wish I hadn't done that in the ear, but not a whole lot I can do about that at this point. And then this is the next piece I did. It kind of looks like one of the Monster High girls now that I'm looking at it and thinking about it. But basically this was a sketch from live stream of just like a dark mermaid that I had done. And I just decided to finish it for something to finish. I'm going to put something on this page. I haven't decided yet. But this I just finished earlier today. I kind of quit on the scales because I was like, I don't even care anymore. I like how the piece came out, but at the same time I'm like, I'm not 100% sure. It's not really my cup of tea. It's not necessarily the type of things I like to draw, but it does me good to sort of step out of my comfort zone and do something. I mean, this used to be all I used to do was like mythological creatures and things like that. And it just kind of got to a point where I got tired of doing it, and I've never really felt the urge to do it again. This is just kind of something that came up in live stream and I just went with, so yeah. And I just thought it would make a nice final sketch. It's watercolored and colored pencil, color erase colored pencil. But yeah, so there's a full colored work. This actually took me a couple days to do. It has just been so stinking hot, and I don't have central air or anything. We have an air conditioner, but we have to leave the doors open if we want the rooms to get cooled off. So every time I sit down to work on this, I try to live stream it because I'm not recording it. And yeah, and it, you know, I've been working a good 6 hours on it just because I'm still very new to watercolors, and I like to give them time to dry and things like that. But my office, because I leave the window closed so the heat doesn't come in, and I have a fan going, it still gets really hot because of my lights. So I just yeah, it's hard for me to sit down and work on it, so I did this over the span of a couple days. But yeah, and this was done just in a few hours on Sunday night. And then I did go up north, and I stayed up north until Tuesday morning. And then as soon as I was home on Tuesday, I was getting phone calls about work. So I mean, it's good. It's really good because this is what I need. I need to start working again. I really do. The longer I go without work, the worse I feel. I also have videos I had to record. I got my BJD came in the mail, so I wanted to do an unboxing for that. And I also got my creative art box stuff finished up, so yeah. So on to the sketches, which I will be doing more tonight. I just don't figure it's going to be so much that it warrants waiting to do my sketchbook review until tomorrow. I just figure I need to do something tonight, so let's do something tonight. But yes. So first page, and actually this is a brand new sketchbook. I realized after I had done my sketchbook review last week that I was actually at the end of that book. I only had 2 sheets left, so I just left those alone and moved straight into this. So this is brand new sketchbook starting this week. These are some pictures of Andy Marone's little boy Rick, who is very, very cute, and I'm doing an art trade with her, and it's going to be involving him, and I decided to go with this particular image. I guess this is called a Giggleosaurus or something like that. I don't know, I'm not very hip to kids' toys anymore, but this is probably the one I'm going to be going with because it's so adorable. I think I'm going to put like a TV, and he's really into Ghostbusters right now, so I think I'm going to do it on my watercolor paper, and I'm going to have like the TV sort of bouncing like it's very loud, and you know it's gonna have the Ghostbusters theme or logo on it or something. It's really awesome. It's gonna be really cute, and I'm kind of ruining the surprise for her, but at the same time I'm not ruining the surprise for her because she teased me for weeks with what she had done for me. So here's a picture of Piper and Jean, and I've got Jean being very, very mean to this adorable little marshmallow kitten, and he's pulling it by the whiskers to stop it from going after Piper, who's just down there, you know, being a ridiculous girl, like not getting out of the way, and he's yelling at her to get out of the way. And then someone in stream asked for a picture of Jean and Piper being domestic, so I've got a picture of them doing dishes together here. And then someone kept saying, draw Piper on a castle. And I know that they meant in a castle, but I was just kind of being a smart aleck. And so I drew Piper on a castle instead of in a castle. Piper pouting at Jean and Jean being awkward about it. Cherry, Bunny Cherry, smooching on Jean Bunny. I did a picture of Scarlet, who is actually placed wonderfully for what's going on right here. And again, I drew in this direction, so this came first, this came second. And then someone asked for a picture of Cherry bench pressing or lifting weights or something, so I went ahead and I had a picture of her lifting some plates here, and she's cussing, so yeah. These are the dark merms that I did. This was the first one. I don't really like the pose. It's kind of like the button boob pose, but it is what it is. It's not bad, it's just not my favorite. This one felt a lot stronger, and so I went with that one. Again, my sketches to me are like always 100% more lively than my final works, so I actually prefer the look of this over the final piece. But again, that's just me, and that's how I am. You know, I prefer the sketches, and I had to pull this out and graphite on the back so I could transfer it over to the multimedia paper. I was trying to draw little Disney version centaurs here, and I just couldn't do it. Centaurs are not my thing. I was trying to draw a mouse up here, and then someone requested a naga, so I drew a quick naga here. And this is the last sketch. This is actually a sketch for Beagle Babe or Shrew Girl on DeviantArt. She hit 10,000 views recently, so congratulations, honey. So proud of you, so proud of you. Her work is absolutely wonderful. She does a lot of great Mouse Detective fan art. It's great, it's awesome. I love, she's a sketcher like me, so like mad respect for her right there on that level. And she does a lot of Ratigan, and I love how she does Ratigan. I struggle to draw Ratigan. He is like one of the most impossible characters for me to draw. That and Basil's nose. Cannot quite nail down Basil's nose yet. So frustrating. But her and Cherry, Margot and Cherry, for some reason have this really weird relationship. It's just something that came about like at the drop of a hat, and I just had this idea that Cherry is very clingy with Margot, just in her face, touchy-feely, very affectionate all the time. And Cherry's quite a bit younger than her, so it makes it kind of a little bit weird, but not really a little bit weird. It just depends on how you want to take it. And Cherry just has absolutely no personal boundaries, and when it comes to Margot in particular. So and Beagle Babe's cool with it. I've talked with her about it because I don't post things when I'm not 100% sure how the other person's going to react, because I hate when people do that. You know, you don't ship characters together without really, or draw characters shipping together without, like, especially if it's an OC or something, without asking consent, because it's a little creepy. I'm okay with like hugs, kisses, and things like that, but like massive shipping is just really, really creepy. Anyway, point being, I did throw this by her, so don't think that I'm just, you know, thrown Cherry at her for absolutely no reason. Not that anyone should complain that I'm throwing Cherry at them, but just saying I am being polite about it. She's aware of this, so it's not like a surprise or anything like that to her. I've already posted this on DeviantArt and tagged her in it, and I posted it on Tumblr and tagged her in it, and she's already seen it, so yes. But yes, Cherry's very, very, very affectionate with her shrew buddy, and I love it. And that's actually it for sketches this week. Like I said, it's been hot. I haven't wanted to do anything. Just honestly, I've been sleeping a lot. I've been having headaches recently, and I think it's because I'm not drinking enough water. And can't lie, Pokemon Go came out yesterday, and that's literally all I've been doing for about 2 days is walking around. And I know I'm gonna feel it in the morning. I went for like a 2-hour walk today just looking for Pokemon, and then the servers have been down like ever since. But yeah, that's gonna probably end up taking up quite a bit of my time, but honestly, I need the distraction right now. It's been one of those things. Things are getting better. I'm not gonna lie, things are getting better. I just needed the distraction, and it just came at the perfect time. But yes, other than that, that's it for this week. I was hoping to do another speed paint this week, but like I said, it's terrible sitting in my office right now. Even just sitting in here for the last 11 minutes, I'm sweating like crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video and go hop into my AC controlled room. If you guys like what you saw, feel free to like, subscribe, comment below. Guys, keep sketching. I've been getting a lot of questions lately from you guys about how I keep sketching and things like that, and I'm struggling. I am struggling right now, so you guys get to see it firsthand. I am struggling. I'm having a hard time making myself sit down and sketch because there's so much going on, and mentally and physically and whatever. So I'm just saying, keep sketching. It's always going to get better, and you don't want to lose the skill that you've got, even if it just means a few scribbles here and there. And if you can't even bring yourself to scribble, take an old scribble and finish it, color it, do something. Do an art trade, whatever. Just tips from me, or whatever you, however you want to take it. But yes. All right, so I'm gonna go. So if you guys liked it, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in next week's sketchbook review.